Hi everybody, welcome to episode 6 of our little adventure here. Where we left off, our fellows and lady were investigating the Emerald Eyes farm, bringing the police from Hartfjord back there to check it out, see what's going on, try and prove that something was going down. They found out something was going down, and then Aiden decided to tell the sheriff that they are wanted criminals back in Canterdale.
Sure.
Which belongs to the royal family, which owns the entire country that we're in. So the sheriff has decided they are under arrest and is going to bring them back to Canterdale, and that's where we left off.
Real quick, can you explain the reasoning why he did that?
I actually can't. I can't explain the reasoning as to why.
Okay. I don't think anyone can.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
But all right, I just wanted to get that caught up.
Aiden is neutral good. He does the right thing, no matter what.
I do the right thing at the wrong time.
That doesn't explain.
That's your catchphrase?
Yep.
Aiden, doing the right thing at the wrong time. Ta-da!
Look, I know I know what I said was kind of crazy and out of nowhere, but if you take us where I think you're gonna take us, I don't think that it's going to turn out the way you thought it would. Like, we're trying to do good here, I assure you. We are not trying to fool you in any way. That's why I told you what I told you.
I belong to an authority. I'm going to take you where I'm supposed to take you. You have crimes against Canterdale. We're going to Canterdale.
Are we in a position where I could talk to them all in private? Like, can I whisper and no one hear?
You are entirely surrounded by guards. You are being escorted towards the boat at the moment. Yes.
I want to awaken mind with Aiden and be like, Aiden, I have about 5 minutes before I turn back into me. What should we do here?
I have a plan. You're still looking like that elf. What if you were to cause some kind of giant distraction and run away as that elf, but Louie and I help destroy the elf? Maybe they'll see some kind of like, oh, these guys are being real. Now, look, I've had a bunch of bad decisions up to this point. I'm sure this is another one. However,
I don't know if she's made it clear enough that she is following authority. Like, she is to the book. Doesn't matter what you did. She's gonna take us in.
Do you know what the... oh, jeez. Do you know...
Okay, I break communication with Aiden.
Geez.
I go to Louie. Louie, I know you don't like it when I'm in your head, but I'm still disguised. I'm still disguised as the elf, or the other.
What are you waiting for? Book it.
Acolyte. Yep.
Acolyte.
Yeah.
What can we do here that I could use that?
All right, Dejo. I don't even know if I'm talking out loud in your mind.
It's out loud. I can hear everything.
How does that work? Can I say that out loud?
Just speak in your head.
You have 2 legs. Just run for 5 minutes and then come back. They won't even know who you are.
Yeah, but I have to get you guys out of here.
I can run. I don't care about the cleric. I can run.
No, I gotta get everyone out of here.
I'm not being detained at the moment, am I? I'm not.
You have guards on your shoulders, like, guiding you, trying to get you onto this ship.
Yeah,
so as you guys are all staring intently at each other, you're being guided up the gangway and back onto the ship.
Okay. I'm gonna use minor illusion as we're getting on. Like, I want to, like, the dock.
Okay.
Like the ramp up to the boat.
Mm-hmm.
As we're getting up to the boat, I want to make a minor illusion to make the girliest scream, like gut-wrenching scream I can.
Okay.
As far away as I can, 30 feet. But it has to be like behind bushes. Like I can't really tell like the area we're at. I want to roll. I want to use minor illusion.
Okay.
The biggest scream I can.
I want to hear what she sounds like. what that scream sounds like.
You'll hear it when it happens. You guys ready?
Yeah.
I want to like if we're that tight in, I want to nudge these guys and like kind of like kick Karthis like, hey. What? No. And then I wanna
Karthis
use,
has no idea what's going on. No one's talking to him. He's just like, we're going back to jail. And you guys he's being led onto the gangway.
Okay. Over there, 30 feet, just a loud, gut-wrenching, real loud over there. I'm sorry, yeah, you said it, you won it, I gave it.
I thought you were gonna
Nice.
say something, not only scream.
Very nice.
Jeez.
Split second, how many of the guards look?
Roll me a deception.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, I'm good at this.
Wow.
Not good enough. Oh my
That's good.
God.
Yeah.
That's good.
Two of the guards, the one holding Lou and the one holding you, look away and like they jump, and Katerina says, "Go investigate that." They like whoo, and
So
they look over.
Aiden
They're distracted.
and Karthis are being detained.
Yes.
So I don't have anybody with me engaging me or whatever.
They seem distracted, but they're still holding on to you.
I want
But,
to.
mhm.
I'm
I wanna
disguised. I
disengage.
want to pick up something and throw it at the guard holding Aiden,
Okay.
and then make him chase me. My plan is to get in this bush, get through it, and change, and then casually be standing right here.
Where did you throw this rock?
Where's the guard standing? Wherever.
So like there's
if
like a
Aiden's-
circle
if-
of guards like around you guys.
Okay. The two that went off. I mean, if the guard's standing on here,
Mm-hmm.
I guess I would chuck it at him and then try to shoot the gap.
Okay,
NFL
fair.
players.
Okay, so
Good.
Dajal is running. Dajal's okay. Well, that's quick as lightning.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay,
Lou.
I'm sorry. I got zebra strafe. Zebra strafe. Zebra strafe.
Serpentine.
That doesn't work.
All right, Lou. We're just running in a
Alright.
circle.
So as soon as I hear that that's girly scream, can you do it again?
No.
No.
And as soon
Too
as,
busy running.
as soon as Louis feels that the guard is like, he's like distracted with this,
Mhm.
she tries to stumble him.
Okay.
To use his own grappling on her shoulder to stumble him on the ground and make him release his hold.
Aiden's free. Aiden, why aren't you running? Like as I'm running around. Like.
There are like a significant number of guards standing around you still, but the two who looked away have let go of you. But they're still
I'm
beside
just
you.
I'm running in circles.
Get off
There's
the
no
get off the
ability.
cabbages. Like
I'm so sorry.
The garden.
Aiden, is there anything you would like to do while all this is going on?
Jesus, that sounds painful.
Am I still by the captain?
Yes, she is there among all the other guards. She has seen that Dajal is running, and she
Oh,
ordered.
that's a save.
She has now
That's my
ordered
fault.
2 guards to go and chase Dajal.
Such a
Oh,
bad
God.
cleric. I'm gonna be such a bad cleric.
Are you gonna be a bad cleric? You don't have to be a
I
bad
think
cleric.
I'm gonna be a bad cleric.
Oh no, not again.
So I'm beside the captain.
Yes.
Ugh. I want to look at the captain and say, "Are you sure you want to do this?"
What are you thinking?
Secretly, I'm thinking, I hope I'm stronger than you.
To see.
Is she a dwarf?
Count the guards.
She is a dwarf. And there are 2 guards chasing Dajal right now. And there are 8
Okay.
guards standing around
I
all,
can't handle
all
my
of you
weeble
guys.
wobbles.
Lou, all of a sudden, just right on the top vertebrae of your back, right on your spine, you feel just a really hard pressure. It's shocking, and it hurts really bad, and you grab your neck and you start to look around, and you hear in your mind, "You guys are idiots."
I hear that.
You hear that in your mind.
Is that the voice of Karthis? Because he can probably do a wicked mind as well.
It is not the voice of Karthis. It seems to be a child's voice.
Oh god.
The scream has happened. Dajal is fleeing. Aiden has announced some kind of threat or of some sort to the dwarf captain. And while you're about to make your move and shove this guard or trip him, as it were, you all of a sudden hear this in your mind when you're about to make your move.
Okay. I still make my move though.
Okay, go for it. And did you roll? Did you roll for that at all? The guard has crit failed, and you managed to yes. While he's distracted and looking towards this scream, and Dajal seems to have just taken off, and is being chased by other guards. You put your foot behind his foot and pull it out, and he falls to the ground.
And then I get hit by a freaking rock.
You get hit by something on your top vertebrae. It's very sharp pain.
Can I look around and see where it comes from?
Sure, make me a perception check. You are looking around frantically. All this nonsense is going on. Dajal is still serpentine over there, and in the trees, just above the bushes, where Dajal threw the scream, you do see.
It must have scared the kid.
Yes, you do see Kid Wizard standing there, the same kid from the side of the strait from the other night with the bush attack.
The whiz kid.
The whiz kid.
So she shouts, "What do you want, kid?"
What you got?
I mean, it's kind of clear here. Get out. Are you gonna help us out of here?
I don't know. It's kind of fun watching that guy run around. Seems to serve him right.
Where are the horses, Gabby?
They are on the boat.
Oh, they're on the boat already?
Yeah.
Oh, well. See ya, horses. So as soon as I finish my conversation with the kid, oh shit. My zebra straight.
You're gonna run too.
With grace, because I'm graceful and it's
just
beautiful.
Naruto running behind you.
I'm stumbling over everything. Like I'm the most.
The garden is dead. The garden's dead.
Yeah, like.
There's like acolytes being investigated and interrogated, and they're like, "My cabbages," and they're very sad about it.
I rolled that Constitution, by the way, Gabby.
You did. Louis starts to also follow you, and 2 more guards start chasing her. Aiden, you are surrounded by 6 and the captain now. You are seized by one of the guards, unfortunately.
Me?
You are, Dajal.
What?
Yeah.
I was graceful!
he manages to grab you and tackle, and you both biff it and eat that dirt in the garden there. Louis.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
With a cabbage.
As he does that, real fast, is it from behind?
Yes.
Does he hit me like...
He sacks you.
As he hits me from behind, like, big pile of dirt, I want to time it that I take off Mask of Many Faces.
Okay.
And try to play it off like, you tackled the wrong guy!
He gets off of you, and he gets you up and like shakes you off, and he grabs you by the collar, and he sees he has a tiefling in his hands now. He's not quite sure what's going on. However, he did just roll a natural 20, and he knows that he definitely captured the same guy that he just tackled.
Oh,
so.
God. Come on!
The rolls are with me.
They'd be like, no! I was just trying to fix my garden!
No. Yes, so he has you. He knows exactly who you are. Your face ruse has fallen through. Lou, you are still being chased. Roll me Constitution as well, Lou.
The thing is that I'm faster than those guys. Constitution?
Yes. Dajal is being escorted back to the group. There are now, again, 8 by 2 guards. There are 8 guards surrounding Aiden, as well as the sheriff. Very nice. Lou manages to run, and Lou, you keep running. And where would you like to go?
All right. Before I run too far away, Louis shouts to Aiden and Karthis, "What are you guys doing? Run!" And as she sees that Dajal is getting tugged away by the guard, she on her way she will try to Chuck Norris kick the guard and get him off Dajal.
Okay, so just flying dragon kick. Okay.
Yay, 21, the most beautiful dragon kick ever.
Yes, very nice. Yeah, you managed to just get him straight in the face with the boot of your or the heel of your boot, and he is being detained by 2 guards. So you managed to knock one of them, and he totally eats it, and he falls to the ground. The other one is taken aback, and he still has Dajal, and he sees you, and he's not happy, and he calls the other guards to catch you, and 2 more leave the group and start chasing you. So now you have 4 guards on your tail.
4 guards on
How
my
many
tail.
around me?
Let's see. So 4 guards
That
around
means
him.
less for you guys.
Yeah, there are 6 around you, Aiden. I'm sorry. No, there are 4 around you because the 2 have Dajal.
Now, are they just on one side of me, or are they?
Let me give you some tokens here. Hold up. Karthis
Jesus
is still
Christ.
totally
Oh,
Karthis is entirely detained. They're not letting this filthy tiefling go. And
Wow.
let's see. So these
Wow, we
2
went there.
are leaving the group to detain you. 2, 4, 6, 8. There are 2 many
Louis
guards.
shouts, Aiden, what you doing? Run!
Yeah, just like that.
Running is not Aiden's strong suit.
Suddenly, Aiden is standing there. Karthis is you can see Karthis beyond the sheriff, and he just all of a sudden he has this like wide-eyed look, and he starts looking around frantically. Karthis.
Because he has no idea what's going on.
Something seems to have happened to him all of a sudden, and
He
he
just
goes
received the same
Oh,
freaking
he
I
goes
want to
wide-eyed,
do-
and he starts looking around.
I want to awaken mind Karthis and be like, what's going on, buddy?
Ah, that is again. Whew. And he's freaking out right now.
Just calm him down. Karthis, it's me, Dajal.
What?
We've done this before, buddy.
Yeah,
What's going on?
it's still weird. And he's
Yeah, I
talking.
get
He speaks
that.
out loud. It's still weird.
Speak in your mind.
There's a voice
Speak
in my
in your
head.
mind.
There's voices in my head.
What do you mean voices? Plural.
Yeah.
It's
And the
just
guards start to
me.
take note of him and tell him to shut up, and they grab his arms tighter.
Okay, Karthis.
Yeah.
Just think to me, buddy.
Yeah.
Don't talk out loud.
Yeah, what's up?
Don't hurt yourself, buddy.
Okay.
Don't do
Just-
too much.
You said voices. What do you mean, buddy? It's just me. It's
Just
just me
like-
here.
No, there's a voice like a kid. There's a kid. There's a child in my head. It's weird.
Is it normally there?
No, not this one. No.
Okay. Can I put that together? Or do you want me to make
Well, okay, so Cody is looking around. You see that Karthis is saying, "There's voices in my head!" And Cody, Aiden is looking around, and with a 21, you do in fact see, just leaning on one of the branches in the tree, shaking his head at you and at Karthis and
like
Dajal.
over here?
Yep, it's just up above the bushes, but in a higher tree. He's just like,
I want to make eye contact with him, and like make a gesture of like, huh? What do you think? Look, we're in a bad spot. You know what? I'm gonna say all this out loud. I'm gonna say, look, we're in a bad spot. I could really use some help right now.
and he uses Awaken Mind as well, and he calls to you in your head, and he says, "What do you have?"
I will be honest with you. I don't have much. However, I will be in your debt.
Well, that's probably worth a lot from a bunch of criminals.
I'm not a criminal.
Well, I can see that. Do you guys have any sheep fluffs?
Sheep fluff. I want to say out loud, guys, do we have any sheep fluff?
Sheep what?
I got my real sick cloak. But
Sheep fluffs. What are you guys, idiots? Never mind. Don't answer that.
do I notice Kid by now? Like, do I?
When he says this, he shouts out loud. And and several of the guards have taken notice of him, and it's, what is this child in a tree? Why is he talking to these criminals? What is going on?
I wanna
And yeah.
I wanna awaken mind with Kid and tell him, hey Kid, I don't know what you mean by sheep fluffs, but how about you prove to me right now who's better at magic? Obviously, I couldn't get us out of here. Do you think you can?
Roll me a persuasion.
Ooh-wee.
Wow.
Ah!
Trying deception on kids. Let's hear.
Mister, I could do this with my eyes closed. In fact, watch. And all of a sudden, he throws down something, and there's a blue plume of smoke in the tree, and Kid has disappeared. So, where is everyone at this time? Dajal, you are being led.
Yeah,
You are being led a bit closer to the group, actually, towards the group by these guards, and Lou, you are being chased frantically around. What would you like to do?
So where's this kid at?
He has disappeared.
He just disappeared into a plume.
Oh, okay. You're asking me what am I?
Yes.
What do I want to do?
You're
Okay, I
being
wanna
chased
run
by like
towards
4
the,
guards.
I want to run toward the forest and try to hide somewhere, like maybe even climb on trees and in trees and try to hide in them.
Okay, so you book it up north, up that pathway, and you're headed there. 4 of the guards do chase you up there, and so you're off. Dajal is being escorted over here by these guards. You're being chased, and so you guys seem to be almost in a group, and suddenly in another puff of blue just around you, you start coughing and try to clear the blue, and you feel a tiny hand, Aiden, on your elbow, and Dajal on yours. Hi, cat. And
Oh man!
Jeez.
He's so good! He's so good!
yeah. Hi. And sorry. Yeah, he shows up, he touches you both, and suddenly, in a nauseating sort of feeling, you feel kind of sick for a moment. It feels like you are spinning rapidly, and the blue starts to cloud and fog up, and you can't even see your hands in front of your face at this point. You can't see each other, and you're looking around, you can't see him, but all of a sudden, you are elsewhere. As the fog starts to clear, and you're coughing, and you wave it away, and you can see through it. You seem to be in a clearing.
Like
in a
like
plain.
An open...
Yeah, in a grassy plain.
I wanna, like, am I like? It's me and Aiden.
It's you and Aiden, and you look down and you see this shrimp there, and he's got his fancy blue school robes on, and he says, "See, did it with my eyes closed."
Yeah, but you didn't get a saw yet.
Ooh.
How much food do you have?
What do you want, kid? Like, cause I'm about to throw up. I tell you what, kid.
Are you calling me kid?
No, that's your name, buddy. I didn't forget. If I tell you what, you get the other 2, and you can rummage through all my food and take whatever you want, buddy.
He like squints at Aiden.
Oh, I'll look at him and say, if you get the other 2, I'll hunt you something. I will get you food that will last you a while.
Nice. Smoke bomb. He's gone. He's out of here. So he.
While he's gone, I want to look at Aiden and be like, "You think he can get our horses?"
Oh crap!
We just got them.
They were brand new horses. Shit.
What else? Yeah, I want to look back and say, what else can we give him?
Do you really like your shield?
It's my holy symbol.
You're a horrible cleric as it is.
So bad.
The kid reappears back up in his tree, and he kind of surveys the situation. The guards have noticed that Dajal and Aiden have disappeared. They're freaking out. They're trying to wave away the smoke, which is still kind of clearing. And Katerina is really, she's vividly angry. And Karthis is extremely confused. He has no idea what the heck's going on. There are voices in his head. And Lou, you have run off into the forest. And Kid watches you go. He appears on Karthis, and Karthis has no idea who this is. He's never seen this person before. He has no idea what's going on. And the kid approaches him and goes, "Are you with them?" He's like, "With who?" The 2 idiots I just took somewhere else." He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm with those two idiots. Cool. And then so the kid's like, okay, cool. And so he grabs him, and poof, he also disappears in a cloud of blue smoke. Lou, as you're running, you are able to see these blue plumes flashing when kid appears, when kid disappears. Smoke is clearing as you beat it into the forest. All of a sudden, back in the clearing, in the field where you are standing, Aiden and Dajal, a huge plume of blue smoke appears, and you waft it away, and Karthis is standing there, and he vomits onto Aiden's shoes. And
Oh, my shit.
That's what I'm like, that was worth it. That was so great.
I didn't like that. And then, so the kid's like, cool. Yeah. So,
This kid's...
Kid returns, and he shakes his head at Karthis, and he looks smugly at all of you.
Hey, one to go. Let's see if you can actually do this one with your eyes closed. Like, I want to like make it like a game for him, and like see if I can't like throw him cloth. Do I have cloth? Like rip a piece of like.
That's fine.
And be like, here, let's see if you can actually do it blindfold, and hand him a blindfold.
Okay. Yeah. So you give him a blindfold, and he's like, I don't really like that one. Are you sure she's with you?
Yeah, I know she's a little hard to get along with, but yeah, she's with us.
Yeah, she's a pretty key part of our group. We'd hate to leave her behind.
So he ties it on, and he starts to twirl his fingers, and he throws down some kind of magic spell, and he disappears again in another blue fog. Karthis jumps and tries to wave it away, and appearing back, Louis, he appears back, and a guard is gaining on you, Lou, as you're running into the forest. Most of the guards have begun to chase you. They don't know what's going on. A few of them are looking in the bushes and stuff, trying to figure out where everybody else went, what's going on with this blue stuff. And Lou, as you are captured by a guard, you feel a hand on you, and in a puff of blue magic, you disappear from the forest you are in, and you also feel very nauseous all of a sudden, like a surge of nausea going through you, and you appear back in this clearing with the others.
While he was gone, I wanted to look around.
I wanted to do it myself. Okay.
And see if we were in the same clearing that we were in before.
Yeah, so...
where we first found Kid.
Sure. Yeah, you take a look around, Aiden and Dajal, while you're there alone with Karthis, and as you're surveying the area, you notice that just behind you, there is woodlands, and just before you, there is nothing but grasslands.
Nothing but grass.
You don't seem to recognize this area. So Lou...
Like Karthis doesn't either?
Karthis doesn't seem to know where he is. He's also...
He's just like...
He's a little... Ooh, give me a minute. And he's kind of taking care of himself. And Lou, you are against your will brought here with the others. And so is a guard. And as
That's
you...
holding...
Yeah, as you show up, you there's a guard who has his hand around your hood on the back of your neck where you were hit by a walnut, it would seem.
As that guard pops up, I want to just punch that dude square in the face.
Okay, make me a strength check.
Jesus Christ.
Can I...
Imagine the guy just pops up, Aiden's like...
If he's doing that, can I stop him from doing that?
Just in time. I mean, like, you put your hand up right in front of this guy's nose, and Aiden punches you, and it manages to actually still hit the guy, but it doesn't knock him out, and the guy's like, oh, what the heck? And he pulls back, bloody nose going on. He's suddenly realizes where the heck he is, which is not where he's supposed to be, and he's freaking out, bloody nose. What is going on?
I just want to be like, you hold on. Aiden, we're still trying to prove we aren't the bad guys here. If you knock this dude out, he's gonna wake up and tell them that you knocked him out.
You're not wrong.
Hold the phone. Hold the phone. I want to turn to the guy, but like, listen, I'm sorry about your nose. We had to do what we needed to do to get out of there. You guys weren't listening. I'm hoping we can... I know I'm a tiefling. Oh, scary. But I want you. A tiefling just saved you from getting your teeth knocked in. Listen,
with a strength of 5.
We're going to go on our way. Yeah, right? We're gonna go on our way. It's really pointless for you to fight us right now. It's, what, 4v1 if you count the horrible cleric?
Alright, so Louis turns around and tells the guard, we don't want to hurt you, let go of my cloak.
Yeah, so as he kind of was punched in the nose, he was taken aback, and he starts going over his nosebleed, and he's like, I'm sorry, but you'll all have to come with me. You're under arrest.
I want to look at Deshaun and say, there's no getting out of this, man. There's no talking them down.
I didn't punch him. Punch him again.
Shield.
I wanna
start taking my shield
I
off.
wanna I just wanna hold up. I wanna look at Kid and be like, Kid, do you think you could turn this dude into a goat? Like, just not like trying to scare the guard.
Yeah. So Kid, he reaches under his cloak and in his back, and he's like, goat. Let me see. And he starts looking through this. And,
like, guys, what's the guard doing?
Yeah. Make me a deception check.
Oh my god.
Good job.
Yeah. So, the guard is like.
It's like my best attribute. I'm sorry.
That's fine. Yeah. No, the guard, he seems to have a headache, and he's nauseous, and his nose is bleeding, and he's like, ugh. I just need to put bread on the table. Why me? And so he's very upset about the situation. Look, tell me your story. Tell me what's going on here.
Thank you. Can I just recap it for like?
Yep.
Blah blah blah.
Emerald Eyes.
This is what happened.
What's been going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, and everything.
I just want to know something, Gabby. I want to know if that's the same guy that I dragon kicked. He's gonna have more than a bloody nose.
he is not. The guy that you dragon kicked, it took him a little while to get up and the headache to settle and stuff. So, yeah.
I want to fill him in on everything. Like, tell him the warden what. Like, this is why that happened. This is why we're wanted up there. This is why what happened to the warden happened to the warden, the slave, and all that. Like, pretty much everything.
Okay. Cool.
At the end of it, whenever he's done, I want to look at the guard and apologize for punching him in the face.
I just want to be like, you didn't. I stopped you.
Technically, Dajal punched him in the face.
Yeah.
I'm like,
He looks at you, Dajal, and he's... Seems you were right when you're saying, oh, big scary tiefling. He's a little uncomfortable talking to you, and you're very tall and intimidating, but he looks up at you, nursing his nose, and he's like, I didn't know what was going on up in Canterdale. I didn't know anything about slavery. I'm ashamed of this business of policing, but I've been sworn to protect the royal family and to protect my town and all of Leafin. I'm supposed to bring you in, but I understand where you're coming from.
I want to be like, first of all, don't be ashamed of what you do. I'm guessing you got in to help people. I heard you say you got to put food on the table. I assume you have maybe a wife and kids. Can I get your name?
Yeah, my name is Sal.
He's a Leafton guard?
A Hartfjord. So yeah, Leafin is the dukedom. Hartfjord being just a city there. Leafin, though, belonging to the larger country of Manshaven, which is under the king. The prince rules Leafin. So.
Well, it's good to meet you, Sal. I appreciate you helping us. I know I can still see that you're kind of put off by the tiefling thing. I promise you, if we wanted to hurt you, if we were if we were as bad as everyone said we were, we wouldn't be having this conversation. I know you understand that now, but we do have to be on our way. The Emerald Eyes is a real threat, and we are looking for that threat. I don't know where we are, and I am truly sorry. Hey, kid.
What's up?
I got an emerald for you if you can put this guy back.
What am I gonna do with an emerald?
Don't know. Can you put him back?
He looks at Louis, and yeah. How much food do you have?
Oh, you want food? I'm the best hunter that has ever been in these woods. I can hunt you the best deer out
As
I
there.
you
wanna,
say
I wanna,
that,
I wanna nudge him and be like, "Hey, when you first came to the woods and met us,
You ate
Louis,
one of
Louis is the one that got that
Yeah.
stag, right?"
Yeah, the
Wait,
doe or
yeah.
something, yeah.
wasn't I the one that got that stag?
You're the
Aiden
one who
gets no credit
noticed
for
it.
anything.
Aiden's the one that noticed it. Louis hunted it.
But Louis, they did get that stag last time. He could get you one all to yourself.
I can give you a pretty good meal, my boy.
Okay, as long as you guys have salt or something, I can keep it for a little while. Sounds good. But I don't want no stupid emeralds. I can't even trade them anywhere. But, be right back. And he grabs the guard, and without Sal being able to even say anything, whether rebuke you or thank you, he's gone. And Kid doesn't seem to reappear. And you wait. And you wait 5
He didn't have
minutes.
enough spell slots. He was out of spell slots. Shit.
6 minutes. Kid doesn't seem to appear.
Kid!
Well, we got the best of the best
Caw!
scenario with the Caw.
I want to.
Alright, can I make I don't know, some kind of check to see if I could recognize the area around me and know where we actually are?
Yeah, absolutely. Lou, while you personally haven't been here before, you are able to look around your surroundings, and you see that there is a great plain before you and a forest behind you.
Yeah, maybe if I climb on a tree, like on top of a tree, and maybe
Yeah.
see if there's a river around. Okay, the map.
No,
just
yeah, so
said-
you're able to look at your map, and basically you know from your travels that all along the Aran Strait is forest, and everything between the Trembling Peaks through the entire dukedom is plains. So you can ascertain that you are in fact on the west side of the river at some point, and possibly on the west side of the forests which line the Aran Strait, somewhere along there.
Do I know how far we would be from the Emerald Isles?
You cannot ascertain that at this time, having not been to this specific location.
I want to. I know I can't. It's only 30 feet. The kid seems pretty strong in magic. I want to awaken mind. Kid, I know it's only 30 feet, but maybe he can sense it. I don't know. Seems like a pretty strong kid. I want to awaken mind and just be like, "Kid, you there?"
You hear nothing.
Well, now the
Guys,
kid
I think I
hasn't
just
come
killed
back.
that kid.
Yeah, I am very worried about this kid who just saved our heinies.
Like, he can tell what would have happened to him. He can literally teleport out of there.
Yeah, I don't think he can do it. I think he has to use something to do it. There was blue smoke every time, right? And
We can safely assume that he's been caught by the guards and maybe restrained or whatever.
Oh boy.
well,
Well, there's my bad deed for the night already. Nice. Just killed kid.
I want to look at Louis and say, so where do you think we are?
Between the Trembling Peaks and the dire Straits, so on the west side of the river. Don't know where. Don't know how close to Hartfjord. Never been here before.
Okay.
But we can look around.
So we can go to one of 5 places. But if we know that the river is to our east, do you guys want to head due east and see if we run into a town, or do you want to head further west and see what's in the forest?
Guys, I feel real bad.
We gotta make a choice. Are we going back to save the kid? Probably, because maybe.
Well, we don't
captured
even know where
maybe
we
by the
are.
guard.
So we could be in the middle there, and the peaks are far enough away I don't even see them.
So
Yep.
I don't think that we were taken that far then. If that's the case, because there's still trees around us, and there were trees there. So, who is the sneakiest of us all? That
Probably the rogue.
yeah, they wouldn't get caught. Like we can lag behind, and Louis, you can go up in front a little bit and kind of like. Do you guys want to head back in through the trees to get to the Aaron Strait? Because I really am worried about Kid.
Says the guy who's gonna punch a innocent guard in the face. Anyway,
I was gonna knock him out.
yeah, that's what you said. That's what you said the first time, and you killed the guy with your hammer.
You see, I did, but I revived him. You said, Kid, back with that guy. Now where's Kid?
All right, guys. Now's not the time to argue about that. All right, I got a plan. So I got a plan.
Don't get me wrong.
We should go back to Hartford, and during the night, I could sneak in town and maybe in the jail and try to release the kid if he's there.
Let's do it. I'm down.
I'm in. I want to get Kid back.
So I say we just go east to try to see if we can
go east towards the river, and then just go along the river up to Hartford, I guess.
I think that we should start heading now because I want to get there. We can rest later, and I agree with you, Louis, that a good nice rest would be nice. But I think that we really need to get on there, Kale.
Karthis, you with us?
So Karthis is kind of like getting his bearings again. He doesn't like being on land in the first place. He was almost excited to get back on that boat with everybody, but I'm with you.
Good. Yeah, we're going back to the water, buddy.
Oh, good. Yeah. Say, once you guys are done with your whole Emerald Eyes missing persons case, what's going on after that?
What do you mean, buddy?
Where you going? I mean, I'm a waterman. Not sure how long you guys wanted to hang out, but there will come a time I've got to get back on my way.
Well, now's not the time. Come on, we need you.
Karthis.
Well, Karthis, we've got to figure out some way that we can keep in touch with you, because even if you do go out, maybe we'll need to cross that water sometime, and maybe we can hit you up for a slick ride on those cool waves.
He sees Dajal's kind of bummed, and he puts a hand on his shoulder, and he shakes him, and he's like, well, back to the water then. And you guys head on your way, and you start making your way through the forest. So as you're going through this forest, time starts passing, and it's kind of bright. There's not a heavy canopy. It's very light and woody, exactly the same as the forest in which you met Kid before. As you're walking, you could swap stories, etc. And as you get about 30 minutes into your trip into the woods, all of a sudden you hear like a flash.
Is it blue smoke?
Aiden, make me a perception check. Aiden, as you are looking ahead, something catches your peripheral, despite your helmet, and you look between the trees, and where light is beaming through the canopy, you do see blue smoke fading across the god rays there.
I want to alert everyone, be like, "No, blue smoke! Blue smoke!
Great!
Walnut.
Blue smoke!
Find a walnut in the ground, or a small rock. It's a tiny rock.
Okay, you're gonna pick up a rock.
Or a walnut.
Okay.
Preferably.
Yeah. This forest is filled with walnut trees, that you can easily find a walnut.
I want to throw the walnut at the blue smoke.
You throw it, and it's shrouded by bushes and trees and the like, which you're ow.
I want to say, hey, you!
Kid, is that you?
You scared us, kid.
Yeah, it's me. Now pay up. Come on. And he comes out of the clearing, and he starts rubbing his neck where it seems like he got hit.
I just want to be like, kid.
What happened to you, buddy?
What? How long you say it was? How long have we been trekking?
For 30, 40 minutes.
Be like, kid, it's been 50 minutes. You said we waited for around 10, right?
Yeah.
It's been almost an hour, kid. Where you been?
Oh, right. And he calls to the trees, and out come 3 horses from behind the trees. Sorry.
No way!
Oh man.
You want to eat
Did you
Karthis? What? How cruel is that?
Karthis looks up and he's like, "What the heck, kid?"
Hey,
His-
kid.
Yeah.
Where's Karthis pony?
Did you know there was 4 of us, kid?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Wait.
Did you not want these horses? I'll go back. I'll go back and I'll just bring these.
It's all right, kid. I was just wondering. I wasn't sure.
Anyways.
What color are the horses?
As Kid brings these horses out of this clearing in the woods, you see that there is a white stallion there, and there is a black horse, which seems to be Lou's. Poonie? Is that the name of your horse, Lou? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay.
Pony.
And
Pony.
as well as a brown horse.
A brown horse.
It seems to be Eclipse. Is
Aha.
that brown, correct?
Yes.
Cool. So Kid has returned with 3 horses, and he crosses his arms, and he is
All right,
waiting
Kid.
for his payment.
Kid, you saved us there. We promised you something. Let me go a couple minutes, and I'll be back with delicious dinner.
While they're doing that, I want to give him my 9 days worth of rations left.
Aw,
Nice.
and the
I
horse
want
hunter.
to let him sort through it to see what he wants.
Okay. So as Louis and Aiden take off into the woods, Karthis is here with Dajal, and Karthis isn't giving this kid anything. Not a thing is coming from him. And the kid starts looking through Dajal's bag, and he takes a couple arms full, and he starts putting them into his own bag and into his pockets and things like that. Dajal, you look back in your bag. There's nothing left. He's taken every single
rations?
Nothing.
That's
Oh
okay.
man, I guess we'll just get rid of those. All of them are gone now. I just want to be like, I guess I said you could help yourself.
Aiden is able to spot you something. It could be a boar very well, and you come back shoulder full of hog and throw it down at Kid's feet, and he looks pretty excited about it.
How's that sound, Kid?
Pretty good. This thing's almost as big as I am.
All right. Where's the campfire? We need
I
cooking.
want to go over to Kid and shove my shield into the ground and kind of like bend down on one knee and look at him and be like, thank you. What you did was crazy and I loved it. I want to pull a piece of the signet I had on my under clothing off and give it to him and say, I'm from a land across the strait called White Oak, and this is our sigil, and it's like a huge oak tree with a shield coming out of the bottom of it. And I want to say it's mostly brought me luck. I'm gonna give it to him and say, hopefully it'll do something for you too.
Thanks. And he puts it away into his pocket.
And I say, let's go eat that boar, huh? And by let's I mean you. I want to go start preparing it and cutting it up and quartering it and all that crazy stuff.
You can cook it for me, no problem.
I want to go up to Kid and kind of just because based on the type of kid he is, give him a little tap, right on the shoulder, not hard. Just be like, "You're pretty good, kid. You may even be better than me at magic one day."
All right. So we make a campfire. We prepare the boar, cook it, and there's enough for everybody, I guess.
Nice. Let's see. Nope, that's
I wanna.
sorry.
Are we nom-nomming? I want to ask, now that Kid's more, ask Kid, hey, Kid, where'd you learn all that stuff, man? I mean, you're good. You're really good. What the? Oh, that's Kid. I was like, ah! Just want to be like, where'd you learn that stuff, man? You're good. You're scary good at magic, man. What?
I'm self-taught.
Self-taught?
Yeah.
I
I know you
noticed
may not have ever read a book before, but you should try it sometime.
I wanna ask him what kind of book. I saw him when I asked him to turn that dude into a goat. I saw he pulled out a book. Like, what book do you have, kid? What book is that?
I've got a couple books here. I got them from, I borrowed them. From a place that knows a lot about magic.
Where would that be, kid?
This stupid boarding school.
Boarding school?
Yeah.
Was it your school, kid? You never did tell us what school you were from. Obviously, they know a lot about magic. Maybe I could pick up a thing or two, you know?
I bet. I mean, it's pretty easy to be better than you in magic, Deja. I bet even I could be better than you if I ever look at those books.
I want to tell a kid, what are you afraid of a little competition, kid?
No, I'm afraid of having to go back.
Why are you afraid of having to go back?
Because I don't like it there. I like it better out here. I can make my own friends, and then people destroy them, and then I make more. Thanks for that.
Careful out there, though, because we encountered a great villain named Visago, and he was actually sacrificing people for their energy, for the power, I guess. He was sacrificing members of the Emerald Eyes, and that's what we're trying to stop here.
Gross.
I know, right?
So, kid, what's your plan? You're just gonna stay out here for the rest of your life, or what's going on, buddy?
You're welcome to come with us. We need one potent caster, anyways. We don't have one yet.
Get wrecked.
I just want a Eldritch blast at a tree or something.
Do you want to?
Yes.
Yeah. So you.
Or Eldritch blast.
Yeah, you should.
I want you to roll the dice. I hope you get a critical one, a natural one.
Yeah, just go ahead and roll it for funsies.
Oh, Eldritch blast all day. Here we go.
Freaking
Boom.
roll a one.
Lightning
Do
blast at this tree.
Oh.
Nice. Yeah. A small tree behind you, Louis, as you're sitting and talking and preparing and eating this boar, just whoosh, like cracks, and lightning goes through the tree and it splits and shatters.
See, you missed me.
Be like, if I wanted to hit you, I would have.
I'm good. I'll be out here. But don't come looking for me. You won't find me. No one will.
No.
You'll just be looking for blue smokes or walking bushes.
I should really change the color.
Well, you did like a awesome service for us. Like, is there any way, aside from like, what if we can help you later, maybe?
We gave him food.
Well, yeah, of course. You helped us. We gave you things for now, but like, maybe later we could help you.
If I need a favor later, maybe I could hit you up. How could I find you?
Oh boy!
You're the great magician here, kid. I figured it'd be no problem for you finding us.
It's true.
Say that again to my face.
I wanna mask many faces his face and repeat myself. If you're such a great magician, couldn't you just find us?
He does mask of many faces as well, or he disguises himself, and he changes his face to an old woman, and he goes, "Kid Devonshire, you stop that right now!"
What?
And then he changes back.
I would just be like, what was that, kid?
Don't worry about it. If you guys are ready to wrap things up here, I think I'll be on my way.
Kid, I got a proposition for you. You can have all the meat that is there that we left that we haven't eaten yet.
Mm-hmm.
Would you let me have a look at one of those books that you have? I mean, you don't really need those books, do you? You basically know them all by heart already, no?
If you really want to know magic, you should go to school.
Kid,
Says the
I
kid.
remember the last time we talked, you said your name was Kid, just Kid.
Right.
Your last name, Kid Devonshaw. Is that what you said?
Ugh, gross. Not anymore.
What, is that Was that your mom? Did you get a face of there?
No. You don't need to worry about it. It was just a prank. Bro.
That was a pretty bad prank.
Was your mom, and
Mask
she's old.
him many faces and be like, "What are you afraid to tell us?" Like in his face again.
You're really immature, aren't you, mister?
No, we just want to know, kid. I want to know who the old lady was. Is that a teacher? Grandmother?
The headmistress sucks. She never lets us have any fun. No one there is happy. Especially not me. So I left.
What was her name?
Why do you care?
Because I like to know things, kid.
What, are you gonna go to
Just
school?
like you.
Are you looking for a recommendation letter so you can get into the school? You probably can't anyway.
This whole time, Aiden's just sitting on a rock, just like watching the back and forth between them. Like, what the heck?
Why are you such a stubborn brat, kid? Just tell me what her name was.
You don't need to worry about it. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna take this boar, and he starts to like try to start packing it up and stuff like that. And he grabs like the plate that Louis has, like the makeshift leaf plate, and he like grabs the meat and he starts like trying to get all of his things together. And he's like, "I have to go. So if that's all, enjoy your horses."
Just the one thing. As he grabs my plate, he gets close to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to come from behind with my other hand and grab a piece of meat that's equal size as the one he just took and take it back.
Okay.
Into my plate. Just exchange it.
Sounds fair. Cool. Yeah, so he's ready to be on his way, and he has his arms full of things. His pockets are bulging from all the rations that he has. His bag is full, and he throws up his hand, and he sticks his tongue out at Dajal, and he throws down his hand.
Like
and
I want to like as he does it, I just want to like give him like a little smirk, just because it's fun messing with this kid. Like give him a little smirk so he knows.
Before he leaves, I want to take a walnut on the ground and throw it at him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Also, before he leaves, I want to say, hey kid, where are we exactly?
If you just go due west, you'll end up in Glowerwood. And he throws it down, and the smoke goes. And as Louis throws the walnut, it passes through the smoke and hits a tree on the other side. And kid.
Oh, I want to hit Dajal instead.
You want to? Well, Dajal's not over there, but it bounces off the tree and hits Dajal in the forehead. Fine.
Wasn't me? Was a kid?
Nice. I want to say thanks, kid. We'll hopefully definitely be seeing you around.
If we head west, we'll be at Glowerwood. So we are actually not that far away at all, huh?
All right, you guys ate enough, or do I need to go and hunt another creature?
Oh, I have had my fill.
Someone doesn't have any rations.
We can, yeah. We can. We're in between Frampton and Glowerwood.
I can't see; it's too small.
No, that's east.
Oh, yep, that's east. I know directions. We're right next to Hartfjord again.
You're across the river from Hartfjord.
Yeah. It means not really far away from Emerald Eyes.
Yeah, we're actually probably not super close, but decently close. Where were we gonna head after Emerald Eyes, anyways?
We never got to discuss it, Aiden, because someone got us arrested.
Guess what? We're out of it now. Where are we heading?
No, thanks to you.
Yeah, you think I don't know that?
Real quick, I want to turn to Karthis and be like, Karthis, don't leave me, bro. But the water is to the east. I know that you're having trouble, man. You want to get back to the water, but if you have to go, then it's that way. Okay, but look at it.
Yeah, we'll look at it and say, well, if you like, you can head back to the water, do your thing. We'll catch up with you. I'm sure. Yeah, it's.
What's happening? What's wrong with you, Dajal? Are you having a stroke?
We have no direction right now, unless you got something, Karthis. For all of it.
What do you mean?
Do you have anywhere you think we could go that some fishy's up that might have to do with the Emerald Eyes?
I just
Well.
learned about the Emerald Eyes yesterday.
Oh, God, no. We have to go to Frampton, guys.
We do have to go to Frampton. I was actually just going to say, Karthis, I think let's head to Frampton because I think there's a body of water by Frampton.
Literally a big lake.
You can fish in there. You can fish in that lake.
It's not really fish I'm looking for. I did fish once. It's not a character trait. I just did it to survive.
Okay, well you can leave in the morning. Okay, bye.
Yeah. I don't know, guys. I have things to do. I've got.
I'll go to
What do you have to do, Karthis? You're a loner, the one man wolf pack. That's you.
Which you just kind of answered your own question.
No, I mean, well, he's in a wolf pack, but he's like the lone wolf at the same time. He has no responsibility. He can just be here
He's
with
like
us, you know.
The alpha wolf that was kicked out of being alpha, but was like second alpha now.
Like, that's
But
cool.
everyone else is cool with it, you know, and he's all right too.
He's not all right.
I wasn't always by myself. And I'm trying to find somebody.
Who you trying to find, man? I mean,
It's a big journey. It's gonna take a long
Karthis!
time. Don't worry about it.
I just want to put my hand on his shoulder and be like, Karthis,
Mm.
you've been with us through all of this, man. Like, we have fought beside each other. We could have all died.
That's true.
We're all open books, man. What's up? What do you got going on?
I've got to go find my original crew. I made a mistake by leaving them. And, I have to be on my way before they get too far.
It's all good. We understand. Hope you find them though.
Yeah, I want to look at him and say, you know what, Karthis? I completely understand, and hopefully we'll catch you in the future. And hey, if what's some of your crew buddies' names? Maybe if we see them, we can point them in your direction.
Well, I think it's pretty impossible for you to see them, to be honest. They did leave the continent, and that's why I'm trying to find them. So don't worry about it. But if anybody's asking, tell them Karthis was here, and they can find me somewhere along the strait, or somewhere out there on the ocean.
Wait, Karthis, we have no way to get in touch with you.
That's a perk of traveling, I guess. You know, I
Perk!
ride on the wind. No one can find me.
This is the saddest thing that's ever happened to me.
Look, where are you guys going?
Right now, we just know we're going to Frampton. Where we go from there, we won't know till after we get to Frampton.
What's in Frampton? You guys could come out in the ocean. We could go exploring. We could go to different continents. No one else will take me up on that offer. It's kind of scary, but you guys seem cool. Let's go out.
Guys, I'm so down. I mean, no, we can't. We have to stop Visago. The bad guy you helped us not kill in the cave, you know?
Oh, we didn't? That didn't happen?
No, he disappeared. He's still alive, I think.
Oh, felt really cool about that. Dejal, roll me a persuasion check.
Persuasion? Yeah, this is gone. I think I've had one good roll so far today. Real good.
Lou is just like, Lou is like...
What a waste of a natural 20.
It was the greatest natural 20 we could have asked for.
Oh no.
I could see myself having a little business in Frampton.
Ooh.
I could talk to a guy I know there, try to procure a crew, and set out from there.
What about your old crew?
I've got to find them. I've got to get a new crew to find my old crew. They're not here anymore. I've got to go find them.
Frampton is far from the river.
It is, but I don't know.
You could get a crew.
There's a lot to offer there, Frampton. They've got good food, good magic, good. They got some kind of school there, something. The kid was saying, knew about that, and They got a market. I could buy new weapons, procure a crew.
Wait.
And...
All right.
You
Let's
know
decide.
about the school the kid's talking about.
Yeah.
How do you know it's the same school?
It's a school in Frampton. How many magic schools are there in Frampton?
Let's hang on to the little moments we have left, Karthis.
Man,
I hung on to Karthis for at least another day.
Wow. He was gone, man.
Best crit roll ever.
yeah, I kind of feel bad that we just drug him along. Like, yeah, Karthis, come on, you butthole.
See, Aiden's a good friend.
All right, before we are we starting back?
Sure.
I want to something before we go to bed.
Okay, what would you like to do, Lou?
Okay, so as we are preparing to take for some kind of rest, so let's stop here for the night and prepare ourselves. I want to go to Louis wants to go and sit next to Dejal, and she says to Dejal, hey, remember that spell you want to show me? I kind of want to know it. I think it could be great for me to know that spell. You know the one you did with the acolyte, you know, that thing. I'm pretty sure I could do that. If I could hide myself like even more, that would be so great.
I just want to be like, but you're always mean to me, and I'm so nice.
I'm not mean to you now. I'm talking to you.
I said, yeah, I'll teach you. No problem, man.
All right, how does that work? Like that? Ugh.
I mean, you kind of just and I want to pop up with Aiden's face.
What?
Okay.
Wait,
I'm gonna give it a
Look at
try.
me. I'm gonna put
are
this
you-
in people
it's up to you.
and kill everybody. And then I'm the worst cleric ever.
I want to go up to him and say, like, put my hand on his shoulder and say, "You stop that now."
Wait.
Stop that.
As you tell that to Dejal, I want to try and do the same thing. Is something happening?
Yeah, you could try to work it out.
I want to try it. I want to come back up. Is it working?
Yeah.
How do I look like?
It's almost working. Like, you look a bit like a man now, and it's kind of uncomfortable for everyone. And Dajal's like, you keep working on that. You just keep...
Aiden is just terrified by this. Like, what is going on? What have you done?
There's two of them. No. So...
What have I done wrong? What is that? What do I look like? Do I have a mirror somewhere?
You don't want to see it. Yeah, Dajal's like, hey, just keep working on it. And so you guys spend the night going over some spells and things. Dajal's trying to teach you some basics. Yep.
I'll turn to Karthis one more time and be like, listen, buddy. I have an idea, but don't want to be wrong. I want to know I want to persuade him to tell me what his old crew's all about. Like, why is this crew so special? I've had good luck on persuasion so far.
Yeah. Well, he kind of gets into his bedroll and gets up on one arm. You know me. I don't know anything about magic, like a lot of tieflings might, I think. I was raised by people, not by tieflings, and I was abandoned when I was little. Picked up by some pirates. They took me in, took care of me, and I'm trying to get back to them. I made a mistake when I was younger, 18 or so. Went out to be a pirate captain of my own, thought I could handle it. Turns out I'm not very good at that. People don't like me. And
So you're trying to find your first crew, or the
I've
people
been
that
trying to
raised
procure a crew for a while now. They left the continent, the people I'm looking for. Most people don't want to leave the continent. There's some scary stuff out there. Sea monsters and all that. Mermaids. Like Aiden wants to see. We just, no one ever wants to go out that far. So I've been going in circles.
So you're trying to get your first crew, not the people that raised you, right?
I'm trying to get a crew together so I can go and find my first crew. The people who raised me.
I'd love to help with this, if I ever can. But first, we have to get this Emerald Eyes thing figured out. But I would definitely love to help you, Karthis.
Well, like I said, maybe we'll find some luck in Frampton. People willing to go out past the continent, past Anwind, and head out and help me find my crew.
And as they're talking, Louis gonna. She comes up to Dejaw behind him and put on his shirt, and as he just asking to if he can turn around. As Dejaw, if he turns around, and as he turns around, as he turns around, I have the face of Visago, and I say boo.
Oh my God.
That's
like,
dark.
like not meaning to. I see Visago face. I just want to punch it. Like
Punch it.
Like punch it.
Okay.
Try it.
Yeah. Roll a strength.
Oh yeah. Ah, there it is.
Yeah. You reach out to punch it, but Louis moves back just in time and misses you, and Visago sticks his tongue out at you.
That's gonna be like, what is wrong with you? I regret everything now.
Is that good? Is that good?
I want to be like, but you still have work to do, and I want to turn myself into the kid, like height and all. Keep practicing.
Okay.
Quit playing around with it. Go do it to Aiden next, though. I want to see that.
Okay. Actually, I'm gonna take the first watch because I'm too hyped about the fact that I can disguise myself and stuff. And
So night falls. You take your long rest. Louis is up on watch. You guys take turns if you would like. It's a pretty uneventful night, and you, unfortunately, because you did go to bed a little early, you wake up just slightly before the dawn, and the sun does rise between the trees, and the rays come down between the leaves, and it is daylight, barely.
I wanna take like the first. I wanna make a small illusion next to Aiden about a bush that is moving bush.
Okay.
Do I notice this?
Yeah. Would
I don't
you?
know how that works.
Yeah. Would you have woken up with the rest of the group? Basically.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like I woke up before them to get my stuff prepared.
Okay. So yeah, as you're waking up, you don't notice Lou seems to be waking up as well, and Louis has created an illusion beside you of a rustling bush, and you turn and you see an awakened shrub, much like the knight in the forest with Kid, with the glowing flame eyes, just there behind you.
I want to draw my hammer and smash it.
Oh my God.
Cool. You do so, and your hammer goes straight through it and hits the ground harder than you expected, and it goes like up your arms.
Laughing his ass off. She's just laughing so much. She's
I'm gonna
crying.
be like, what the heck? I want to like look around, see if anyone saw it. Like,
You look around and you see Louis laughing her butt off behind you.
I want to put my hammer away, say, and just kind of do one of these.
Got you.
You got me. You got me good.
Cool.
And then go back to my preparing spells.
Okay. Karthis eventually wakes up once you guys are like ready and on your horses, and he starts to scramble to get his things tied up. And he like tugs his backpack strings and he's ready to go.
And he's spooning on the horse with Aiden.
Only if he's invited.
I want to ask him which he would rather prefer, the front or the back of the horse.
Oh,
wow.
Misunderstood.
Having seen that the front tends to steer the horse, he will ride in the back.
All right,
Aiden
let's
is ready.
ride to Frampton.
Are you going toward Glowerwood, or would you like to go around it?
What is our background?
I think it'd probably be best for us to go around it in case the people that tried to take us in before went there first.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's that's just what your boy thinks. What do you guys think?
Those are the type of decisions you should be making. Wait, Aiden, are you sure you don't want to go to Hartford and let them know that
we wanted
what-
for
Yep,
them,
I deserve that. I deserve that.
that we
That's
just
fair.
escaped again, like twice now? I mean, I don't have any interest going into Flowerwood, so we can detour around if you want.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys take a ride out, and it's very early dawn, and you are exhausted by the time you get there. But the sun has already gone down, and you're riding in darkness by torchlight or lantern light, if you will, and you eventually arrive on the outskirts of a town. And as you're coming out on the plains, you see the beginnings of little foothills and more forest, and you see houses in the distance. And you come up, and you believe, checking your map, this is probably Frampton.
Most likely.
But it took a full day to reach Frampton.
Yeah, it took you you left at dawn, and you've been riding all flipping day, and it's pretty late into the evening now. As you come into the town, and you would like to enter the town?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys come into the town. There are no gates surrounding the town or anything like that. It is nestled sort of into the foothills, starting up the Trembling Peaks, and you see a couple of very nice buildings as you start to come in. There are pennants and flags everywhere decorating. Lots and lots of shops that seem to be advertising magical items. And in the distance, far across the town, nestled into the foothills, you see a very tall, pointy tower.
Ooh.
Have we, during our journey in entering in the town, have we seen or came across anyone who was wearing a robe the same as the Emeraldites?
So it is pretty late here, and the streets are mostly empty, despite Frampton being a sizable city. However, among the people that you are seeing, you do see a few elderly people wearing robes that seem to be similar to the robes that Kid had on.
The blue one? Okay.
Yes.
Ooh.
And we know the face. Okay. I was gonna be like, Aiden, this is where let's go.
What?
This,
What was that?
Can you enunciate?
Kid went to school.
This is where Kid went to school. It says.
Yes, I believe you are correct.
But anyway, we need to go to the ring box. Remember the note on the other
Yeah, you're right.
one that we
The
killed?
invoice.
Yeah, the ring box. Finest magical jewelry in Frampton.
Finest magical jewelry in Frampton. Customer invoice. Emerald ring, 2,300 gold pieces.
I'm looking. Well, I assume the shop is called the ring box.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I want to try to go through town and look for a place called the ring box.
Sure. You're headed through town, and you find what seems to be the marketplace. It's a large circular courtyard, and there are lots of buildings outlining the circle and lots of alleys and things. Lou manages... Ah, there it is! And he spots a shop with a wooden hanging sign that says, the ring box. And there is a picture of a ring box with a fancy ring inside. As you approach the store, you do see that the lights are out in the window. It is nighttime, and it seems that almost all of the shops have closed. There are a few food stalls open, things like that, carts, people starting to close up windows and things for the night.
Alright guys, this is where we need to go. You wanna break in for more clues, and you wanna come back in the morning when it's open?
I would like to not do anything else that could get us thrown into jail.
Let's come back in the morning. But if we don't get enough info, or if we think it's suspicious, then we'll go to that the next night. You know what I mean?
I mean, I can have this door open right away.
No, it's okay. Let's do it. For right now, we can do our favorite pastime.
You sure? Because I can have this door open right away. Like, right away.
Or we could have drinks at the tavern. Huh?
I don't drink. But I can have this door open right away.
Yeah, whoops, the door's open. I just want to look and say, look, I just almost got us into a real big pickle. I don't know if I can like handle that tense of a situation again in case like, just an armed guard happens
What,
to
you
just
blow it
by.
again?
Well, yeah, that's not great. And maybe Karthis wants to find his people. He's sure he knows some good people. Maybe we go to a tavern. He gets his pirate boys. We get our information. We find out, what time the place opens. Is there a sign? Is there a sign on it? Like,
Yeah, outside the business, there is one of those wooden signs that is hinged, and it stands up and it says "Open around noon."
Noon.
It says around noon, and then on the backside it says "or when I feel like it."
All right, let's go to the tavern. Let's go and see if we can have.
Okay, so you guys are easily able to find a tavern. It seems that several of them are open. There is just a straight up tavern and a pub, things like that, something with a combination restaurant. There's also an inn which has a tavern, and they do seem to have horse stalls available for rent as well outside.
That's the one we go to, guys.
So you pull up and you come up upon a tavern called Lamplight, and you head inside.
I don't think I'm gonna party so hardy tonight.
I mean, you
guys
were really close to that
and lady.
world record at 11.
Oh, it's 11's my max. But I think I'm just gonna have a good chill night. I gotta get my facilities together. My faculties. I must. He's like really feeling like an idiot about almost getting them put in jail again. So he's not feeling great.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you feel like an idiot for that stupid stunt with your shield.
Oh no, that was cool. He feels awesome. He feels awesome about that.
Yeah. As you look back to speak to Karthis, you notice he seems to have fallen asleep, leaning against you. Dude is out. So.
Oh.
So you guys hop down. Karthis starts to go off as soon as Aiden starts to hop down.
I kind of grab him up. Hey. Let's go.
Over here. You are able to go inside and take a look around. Karthis starts eyeing the bar a little bit inside this inn.
I would like to go to the bar and talk to the bartender.
Okay.
And kind of lean on the bar and be like, have you heard anything about the Emerald Eyes?
Wait, did you disguise yourself again? Or are you still a tiefling?
Huh?
Well, see, you can't backtrack time.
Yep.
Yes, you can. That's
okay. Take a few steps back, disguise myself as a lady.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm gonna disguise myself as that hot youngin that the
14-year-old waitress. Huh?
Yeah, the one that Aiden was macking all over.
You better give him a wink too.
I'm gonna disguise myself as that.
Well, the bartender turns to you, and it's a pretty sizable lady actually, and she asks, "What can I do for you?"
Like, have you heard about the Emerald Eyes? Wink.
The farm, the Emerald Eyes.
Yeah, but maybe something else.
Are you okay?
Is everything okay with your eyes, sir?
Are you?
Maybe.
Any mischievousness behind Emerald Eyes?
I mean, they've sold to us a few times. I think they shorted me like $1 once, but not really.
Sold what?
Food. That's what they do. They sell food. They're a farm. Emerald Eyes Farm. That's what it's called. It's in the name.
So you don't think of them as a cult ran
Aiden's
by?
gonna come up and not, seeing you going to wink again, give him a nudge, freaking quit it.
Just, what do you want? pal.
Why are you
Is
doing
she-
that?
Is she with you?
Yeah, she's with me.
Oh.
Unfortunately,
He likes them young, huh?
Has she been winking at you way too much?
She has. I'm kind of
It's a-
concerned. Has
it's-
she had too much, maybe?
It's a life problem.
Oh, are you gonna take me back to my parents' house?
What?
I have school tomorrow.
Do I need to call the headmistress or
No,
the authorities?
she was born with it. She's fine. It's just it's a thing she does. But yeah, have you heard anything about anything strange about the Emerald Eyes?
They're kind of weird, but no,
They
I
are
haven't heard.
definitely weird people.
I haven't heard anything malevolent about them.
Sorry.
In the meantime, Louis wants to inspect whoever is already in the tavern. So-
Okay. You look around and you notice mostly that everyone here is of the general species of half-elf, human, a couple dwarves, things like that, a couple gnomes. Doesn't seem to be any tieflings in here. And you see that about probably half the people in here are wearing the robes that Kid had on.
Oh.
Okay, but there's no kid inside though.
No, Kid is not here. There are no children here.
No, yeah.
Like, the youngest would be about probably a couple 14-year-olds laughing in the corner. But no, there's all the people wearing this robe are very diverse in age.
I want to do an Arcana check and see if I can like make out, maybe different schools of magics that they're about, or like what the deal is with all these kids.
You are able to ascertain a few of them have brooches around their necks where they have ties, and so like tie pins or brooches on their chest if they're ladies that seem to be different colors.
Ooh, okay. I want to look around for like an older one of them, like one of the like not oldest, but like pretty much oldest, and like approach that person.
Okay. Yeah, so you find a couple of older gentlemen, and they are just having a drink together, and they have very strangely large beards, like thrown over their shoulders like scarves.
Sweet.
Oh yeah.
I want to approach and say, "Pardon me, I don't mean to butt in, but do you guys have a minute for a couple questions?"
I have a minute for a drink.
I want to raise my hand and give it like a 2, and point to their table and be like, "I got you,"
Okay.
and then realize that I have no gold.
So yeah, waitress comes
But
over.
am I still with him? Like, am I still, like,
you saw him walk
still-
away. If you want to follow him, go for it.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm his date now.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
You're the one making this weird. I want you to know that. This is your fault.
Yes.
But I want to ask them question for you guys. You guys seem to have been here for. They're both gentlemen,
Yes.
correct? Okay. You guys seem to have been here for a while. Maybe your professors, maybe your students. I'm not going to assume. However, I do have a question about a child. Do you guys happen to know a kid named Kid?
Let's see, Kid.
Oh, no.
Devon. What is it? And he turns to his
I'm
friend.
gonna awaken mind with Aiden. Kid Devonshaw.
Devonshaw?
Devonshaw!
I want. I just want to like say it out. Devonshaw.
All right. Yeah, and the other older man who wasn't trying to find the words, like, Kid Devonshire. What about him?
Yes. What do you know about him?
He,
I'm just curious.
well,
I'm just curious about this precise kid.
I see you already have one, but I.
Oh,
No, I don't know. He went to the same school of magic as us, the Frampton School of Magic, and he studied there for a little while, and it was a big deal at the school. It seems like he managed to run away from there.
Oh, so he was pretty good in magics.
That kid was excellent in magic.
Ooh.
You see this?
Good to know.
And he shows you, he moves his beard, and he shows you on his tie that he has a little brooch that's shaped like fire, and it's red.
Yeah.
That's my school of magic. Kid had all of the brooches. He had a pin from each school of magic. All the elements.
Like forgetting I'm in disguise, just like real serious, be like, so you're telling me that 9-year-old punk.
You say it in Dajal's voice.
Yeah, like in my voice too, like forgetting so you're saying that little punk mastered all of them.
He had a lot of free time.
I want to look over at you, Dajal, and say, Bernice, what happened to your voice? What happened to your voice, Bernice?
Sorry.
The other old guy who was searching for the name earlier, he's like, you can stop that now. And he waves a hand over you, and your illusion fades.
It's gonna be like, oh!
I didn't want you to find out like this, Aiden.
Bernie?
No, I want to be like, I saw that coming. Yeah, forgot, anywho. Do you know what, he ran away, like, why? like, why was he even here if he mastered everything?
I mean, there's always more to learn. But, he was sent to the school. I never personally knew him. It was just big news when he left. You could ask the headmistress about it, or some people on the council. They might know something a little bit more about it.
What do you know about the ring shop? Any of you guys shop there?
Yeah, we go there all the time. We need all sorts of supplies for school.
Is that... Do a lot of people use emerald rings?
Do you mean rings
For...
with emeralds in them?
You know? Yeah, I guess.
It is also just a jewelry shop, so what do you... they sell emerald rings? I'm sure people use... Well, we use emeralds all the time in our magic. Don't necessarily need a ring. We could enchant a ring that happens to have an emerald in it, I suppose.
I would like to ask the guy how skilled he is. Like, what level of magic is he? Like, how skilled is he? How veteran?
So so there are two gentlemen. The one who has the fire pin has showed you his pin. The other has not showed you his pin.
That's the other one. Like,
okay, the one who took your illusion away.
Yes, the one who bitch slapped my illusion off of me.
Well, oh, and he shows you his pin, and it's a picture of like a cloud, and he tells you that he is proficient in illusion.
I'm gonna pull out the emerald that has been used, that was a black gem, but now it's just an emerald, and be like, hey, is there something off about this to you?
He's asking you to hand it to him.
Oh, I was like...
He doesn't want to dance with you, Bernice.
He doesn't.
Not anymore. So
I'll hand it.
Yeah, he investigates this gemstone, and he looks it over. It's very small, and he pulls out like a monocle, and he starts checking it out. Can't say I know anything about it particularly. That's an emerald, all right. You can use it in magic.
Just put it away and be like, all right.
If you're interested in learning magic, I get points if you sign up. If I refer you.
Huh.
How do you sign up?
You just
Just
go go ahead to the school. It's the tall, black, pointy tower at the edge of town. And you could head over there, and if you tell them, you give them my name when you're signing up on the forms.
What's your name?
My name is Satan.
Satan?
Wash your ears out. My name is Satan.
Spelled like the color.
Is it?
What type of magic do you... What would you identify as?
I'm a man.
Oh.
Unlike some of us, I am not confused.
Would you say you're a wizard?
You're a wizard, Harry.
Yes, I would consider myself a wizard.
Oh.
I did undertake this later in life, but I'm trying.
How long have you been growing the beard for?
Since I was 13.
Jesus. Alright.
Meanwhile, I was looking around, and Louis wants to maybe try and listen to conversations all around, try and find if anybody's suspicious or if anybody's like talking like in the dark or somewhere.
As you're passing through this tavern, you do see what seems to be a back room that you can, like a back hallway that you can go through, and there are several rooms back there, small booths that you can apparently rent for private conversation.
And does one of them appear to have people in it?
Yes, a couple of them do seem occupied.
I'm gonna try and listen to the two of them for
Okay.
one at a time.
At the first door, you don't seem to hear anything too interesting. Glowerwood comes up. Someone mentions it in passing, but you're not quite sure exactly what they said about it. You're not fantastically concerned. They were talking about passing through it. And in the next one, you hear some very gruff, raspy voices. And they're talking about a place called Vakish.
Okay, and what is this package we'll be talking about?
They're talking about simple things, how the weather has been lately, how the crops have been coming in. But you also hear from them something about someone who seems to be in power. You hear the name Rathkull come up. You understand from their conversation that he seems to have a mayoral position there. So he's a mayor of sorts. Yeah.
Okay. And what do these guys talking look like? Can I discern any traits?
Would you like to peek through the bars in the door?
Yep.
Okay, make me a stealth check. These seem to be dragonborn.
All of them?
There are 2 gentlemen in there, and they are dragonborn. There seems to be some kind of shady business going on with Rathkull. They're talking about moving some kind of shipment so that Rathkull won't notice. And you're able to hear that there seems to be planning for some kind of heist to take place at the mayoral mansion. You know that this is actually a city run by dragonborn. Its population is almost exclusively dragonborn. It's a very arid climate in the middle of this grassy dukedom.
Okay.
And that they are famous for being one of the 3 cities that produce the famous dyes for which Leafin is known. So, Aiden and Dejal, you have had conversation with these older gentlemen.
I want to look at Karthis. Like, you see anyone in here that's crew-worthy?
You take a look around, and you find Karthis at a corner table, and there's that classic roaring laughter again. He is having a drink with a couple of other gentlemen and ladies at a table, and he seems to have found fast friends.
Well, hey buddy, who are your friends?
What a cool guy.
So you approach
Karthis. Coolest guy.
So you approach him at this table, and they're laughing, and it seems like he's just told the punchline of just the best joke, and everyone's roaring with laughter, and he has his arm around a pretty human lady, and she is wearing blue robes. Several of the people are, but there are also some kind of unsightly looking people here as well, ladies and gentlemen.
Unsightly, like just rough around the edges
Kind of
type
rough
deal?
looking, yeah.
I'm gonna come in late and be like, like not even.
Hey,
Oh.
Dejol! Hey, this is my buddy Dejol!
Hi guys.
As he comes in laughing awkwardly, I'm gonna come in just straight face awkwardly, like just
What's going on?
like
Who are your friends?
And this
Or-
is my buddy Aiden. And everyone's like, Aiden, Dejol! Ah. And they're all like, raise drinks to you. Like,
once I get there, I want to be like, where's Louis?
yeah. Yeah, as you approach, both of you are grabbed by people beside you and just like taken into like hugs and like nuggies and yeah, and you're just having a good time. Like there are students here at the magic school who are like uncharacteristically being like party animals right now in their free time, and then there are people who seem like more like Karthis' crowd of people who are wrestling with you. So yeah, and as you look around, yeah, Louis is not with you.
I want to like nudge Dejal and be like, hey, I think we lost Louis. BRB.
What do you mean? We're about to lose Karthis. We have to break up this friendship.
Listen, Karthis is a cool dude. He'll be fine without us. You see how cool this guy is?
I won't be fine without him, because without him, I'm stuck with you, the worst cleric ever, and Louis, who is gonna stab me in my sleep.
But at least you have someone, right? Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm gonna start like Aiden's gonna like kind of back up and be like, "I'll be back, ladies and gentlemen. Keep partying. Party on, Wayne. Where is Louis?"
All right.
And like he just starts like searching for Louis.
I will follow behind Aiden after looking back at Karthis having the time of his life and putting my head down in sadness and.
Okay. And as Louis is listening in on this conversation, you two manage to wander back to the back area and stumble upon her, putting her ear against this door.
Not knowing.
Hey, Louis, what are you?
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, Louis, what? Where you been? Where you been, gal? What?
I just straighten up and leave.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, you leave and you head out and
Like leave the entire place. Like,
No.
Just leave the
you leave the back hallway and come into the main area where Aiden and Dejal seem to have been looking for you.
Hey, where you
Where you
been?
guys from?
We met some cool old wizards, and Karthis is having a really good time with some people.
Yeah, he is.
Being a cool guy. He's a cool guy, Dejal. Get over it. You know what some would say? He's too cool for us.
Yeah, he's
How do you
not
feel? How's that make you feel?
great.
I did a
don't-
sweet shield slide down a pair of stairs, and he's cooler than me.
Well, the last thing I saw is that Bernie was all over you when I left.
Bernice? Yeah. Those wizards saw straight through that.
It was all over you when I left. So
Yeah, we were found out. It turns out.
yeah, exactly. I was waiting for
Usually,
it.
a minor illusion in a tavern full of wizards, they'll find you out pretty quick.
There's actually 2 Dragonborns back there, and I was listening to their conversation. That was kind of interesting.
Aiden is very interested, and he asked to be filled in.
It was not related to the current status of our mission, but there seem to be too many people to talk about this now. So I'll talk to you later.
I feel like Skyrim's so bad right now. 3 different quest lines. Which one do we follow? Oh man.
That's D&D.
Yeah, what do you guys have? You guys had any more clues about the Emerald Eyes?
Nope.
Wow. All this for nothing? You don't have any single clue?
We have to go.
We did
to the
find a
ri-
little
the
bit
ring
out
box.
about a kid. He's a
Yeah, what about him?
baller wizard, just stupid kid.
I know, right?
I mean, we already knew that, really, I guess. But yeah, we found some old wizards with long beards. So that was pretty cool.
Did these wizards, these students, did they miss their colleague kid? They missed him, or
They didn't really say too much about Kid, except he was basically a prodigy, and to go talk to someone higher in power about
oh,
him.
he clearly was better than our own wizard.
I don't see a wizard here.
Yeah, me neither. I only see a washed-up tiefling.
Sorcerer.
And Louis laughs. As she can see that it hurts Deja.
Warlock.
Wait, Dejal, are you a sorcerer or warlock?
That's the same thing, is it?
Karthis would know what I.
That is a magic man right there.
He knows his magic right there. He does. I'm a warlock.
Shaw's a warlock.
Okay.
All I know is.
Where's Karthis, by the way? I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him with you. Where is he?
He's with his new friends.
He's with the cool guys? Oh, you already found his crew? That's cool.
Man, Dejal's really beat up.
There,
Really
there,
beat up
Shaw.
over
You don't understand what it's like
this. What?
to be part of a tiefling pack, to be betrayed by them and realize they were doing some dumb shit, and to finally find a tiefling in the world that was a cool dude you were friends with, just to have it ripped out of your hands.
Well, he's
As
not-
you, yeah, as you say this, Karthis shows up behind you and he's like, "What are you guys talking about?"
Oh,
Death and
Karthis.
sorrow, Karthis. Death and sorrow.
Oh, that sounds fun. Do you guys want to get a drink?
Pretty morbid. I feel I shouldn't drink, Karthis. That last time was great, and I had a lot of fun. But
Yeah, that's why
I'm
we're
just
here
like-
on an adventure. That's how we got
look,
here.
I don't have to cast.
Don't you have your other friends to get a drink?
I mean, if you guys all want to get a drink together.
I want to look at Karthis like dead in the face and be like, "Look, I don't have to cast Zone of Truth to tell you I'm pretty depressed." Aiden says that and then kind of like slowly dips out and starts to go over to the bar to order some water that he can bless and drink.
With lemon, please. That's all.
Hold the ice, sir.
Is this lemon holy water?
Hashtag blessed.
Okay. I want to look at Karthis and just tell him, I'm just bummed out. We've had a good ride, Karthis. I mean, we've been together for a good couple days now. And, yeah, man. I saw you hanging out with those guys over there, and it just made me realize that you're going to be leaving us soon. And it hits the feel good. You know what I mean? It hits me right in the feels.
I did invite you to come with me.
I know, Karthis. It's not...
It's not you, it's me.
Karthis!
No, I'm just bummed out. It's not anything that you did. I just like you, Karthis, and I wish you well. How is it with those guys? Did you find anyone for your crew yet? You got something?
A few more drinks, and I think they might be interested in heading off continent.
Are you trying to recruit some of those guys in robes?
I don't know. I thought about it. I'm not sure if they're willing to come with me. I think they're just out here in their free time, but a couple of those guys seem like they wanted to come.
I mean, if you get one of those guys in robes, having someone who knows magic would be handy for you.
You're absolutely right.
Well, you continue having fun, Karthis. I'm gonna go.
You know what, DJ? If you want to go with him, you live your own life, buddy.
Aiden's just like looking back at you guys from the bar, like.
Pinky.
I mean, you seem disappointed with the fact that you're gonna be stuck with us.
Yeah, I want to tell Karthis, I gotta go talk to Louis real quick. Yeah, you keep having fun, and I'll catch you before we go to sleep or something.
And as you say this, you hear a girl from over there. Karthis, come on! And he looks back. And he goes, all right, well, let me know if you need me. And he heads back to his friends.
I actually think that you owe Karthis 10 gold.
Do I? Did your plan work? Was it your plan that worked?
It was not your plan. You were about to knock.
Karthis!
It didn't not work.
It did not work.
Like, can Karthis hear me? I
You
wanna
see that
settle this.
Karthis has actually moved to the bar. And from over there, he's, hey.
Karthis, we had a bet on Aiden, but I don't think Aiden's plan worked. I'm pretty sure Aiden was so caught up in the moment of inner turmoil that he never even came up with a plan. Me and Louie were running around zebra stripping guards, and Kid came and saved us.
Doesn't that mean the bet's off?
I would much rather call it a draw than say Aiden did anything.
Hey.
A single tear.
Aiden was very brave.
Yeah,
And he was very smart, too.
That's not a word that I would use.
I wouldn't use that word.
Very
No.
sad now. Very sad.
I'll just drink my tears.
I want to walk back and just be like,
Finally, he's gone. Let's
Wait!
let's go to a table.
Alright. Is there any empty tables around?
Yeah, absolutely. You can find a couple tables. It is a pretty busy night, but it's a big place. So you guys are able to find a table.
I'm gonna bring over them some drinks, and my holy water is
Okay.
gonna stick to.
Oh,
I'm
my.
gonna hand them out and.
How?
I assume you have a tab open.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, okay.
I do want to look at them and say, guys, I didn't pay for these. I was kind of hoping that one of you guys could spot me until I get some gold back. But I got you guys some drinks, and I want to set them down in front of them, and then just keep sipping my holy water.
All right.
What is
thanks.
the benefit of
Lemon.
drinking holy water?
None. Just
Sweet.
to make,
Cleanses.
None of it's supposed to drink it, but
Just
hey.
pure.
Detox. Okay.
Yeah, it's pure. It makes me feel less dirty.
Okay.
Huh.
It doesn't work
And
very
it's
well.
Bad, Claire.
So Louis leans over to those two and she says, "Guys, that's awesome. I got to listen to a conversation about something really cool is gonna happen. What I mean by really cool is that it's gonna.
What's that?
It's about. You guys know that place, Vakish?
Yes.
Apparently, it's a. Oh, you do? Wow.
It's a
Dragonborn,
major city,
yes.
yeah. So they probably have heard of Vekish. They might not know the mayor's name, but
I was listening to those two dragonborns in the back room. They were talking about, and I'm speaking really low so that nobody else hears about it, nobody sees us, and they were talking about there's gonna be some major stuff happening in Vekish behind the guy in power is named Rod Collins. Apparently, there's gonna be like a haste to, I don't know, maybe steal the red dye market. I don't know.
I want to look at Louis and say, only you would think a heist is cool.
I mean, it would be cool to. It'll be cool to be part of that that can maybe report it to. Oh yeah, no, I mean, if we report to the authorities, you're gonna confess again. Nah, it's not a good
Nah,
idea.
Aiden just like,
Backish is a big. Is it supposed to be the
Backish.
biggest city in Leafin?
Canterdale is definitely the largest, but I would say
Okay,
Vakish is the second largest.
So there's gonna be a heist.
Yeah, I don't
Louis.
even know what that was about. But I had time to. When you guys came to get me and spooked me, I was about to know more, but I had to leave because of you. I mean, maybe those guys were part of the. I don't know. Maybe they were some kind of related to the Emerald Eyes. You know. I don't know. I just don't know yet.
I like where your head's at. I'd be okay with investigating it.
We can investigate it. In the morning, can we still stop by that ring shop?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I think it's time
That's-
to get a room and take a sleep.
Guys,
It's
real
the only,
quick,
the only tangible
are we
thing
gonna
that we have.
ignore what's going on with like the school knows Kid? I mean, Kid can fend for himself. He's apparently a
Couldn't care less
god
about
of
it.
magic. I mean, we can worry about it on the way back if we want.
Hmm.
Or do you suspect something is abnormal going on with the school? I mean, everything seems to be okay. This is just a kid who left school.
It's just there's a kid by himself living in the woods.
Yeah, he's stronger than the three of us.
Yeah, that's why I said we can just get to that later.
Or never, but yeah.
Do you like anyone, Louis?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
does.
Karthis, yeah, I mean, we're going to bed now. Don't really talk to you about anything tonight. Talk to you tomorrow. If you would like to come up to sleep, you can. If you want to hang down here, you can just go to bed whenever you want. It's up to you.
Okay. I'll finish up here then. I'll see you guys later.
Hold on, Karthis. I want to throw him a gold coin and be like, buy that woman over there a drink. I think she likes you.
I think I like her.
Oh! Zing Pow. I would hope my guy doesn't go Zing Pow.
Dajal's like very stoic and he's like Zing Pow, and you're like, what in tarnation is going on? No, Karthis does turn. Okay, we're done with that. So, Karthis turns to you. He's about to walk away and he goes, you know, Vakish is a coastal town.
Yes, it is!
If things don't work out here, maybe I could procure a cure there. But who knows? That's all in the future. Cross that bridge when we get to it, all that.
It's like tomorrow.
You're leaving there tomorrow. We'll see how things work out here.
Alright, I will see you in the morning. As far as I'm concerned, you are still part of our team.
Alright.
And we're gonna go to the ring box bright and early tomorrow at noon. Because that's when they open. Maybe, according to the sign.
Alright, just tell the innkeeper.
If the owner, please. If it pleases the owner.
Yeah.
Tell the innkeeper, let me in. That I'm allowed in your room. Whatever. He'll give me a key. I'll get in there if that's cool with you. And then I'll come in at the night. And then I'll see you in the morning. It'll be fun.
Alright.
Cool. Love you guys. See ya. He heads out.
Love you too, man. Is I know the ones that we've been is the bartender, the innkeeper, like that.
You can go to her and yeah, she'll help you with room arrangements.
Oh, it's a girl this time. You might have said that.
It always was a girl.
I think I just missed
has
it.
A beard. That's why.
No. She's just sturdy. So she
Sturdy?
She's a sturdy lady.
Do you have a big room with 4 beds?
Sure, we have a couple of big rooms. Yeah, we have one with 4 beds. That's fine.
Good.
Go ahead.
The tiefling over in the corner having a good old time. You can't mistake him. His laugh fills up the room. He's also rooming with us. Make sure you let him in. Right.
Okay, I'll be sure to give him a key. You guys head up to your room and you find yourselves settled in for the night. Would anyone like to do anything else before going to bed?
Yes. Louis goes to Dajal and Aiden. And guys, I want to know more about spell casting. Is there anything else you can teach me? I mean, even you, Aiden, you use magic, right?
I do. A lot of the power that I use in my spells, though, comes from my god. So.
Okay. So what is my god? Do I know?
Well, that's
Aiden, here's your get your pamphlets, man.
Can I use yours?
I don't think it works like that.
Oh, I'm disappointed.
You kind of have to, devote some of your being to that venture as well. Some of your moral compass. My moral compass obviously is a little.
It's pointing south.
Little.
No, it's real good at the worst times.
It always hurts a little bit. I could probably show you a cantrip or something.
Oh, you could do that?
Yeah, you want to learn how to light something up?
Lou, what are you fishing for? What do you want?
Light.
I want to know.
Is this
Message me what you want.
this a special?
It's not a thing.
Is this a special thing?
No.
Like, can we all just learn
No.
stuff?
No, this is part of Lou's level 3 and he's trying to roleplay it into it, but I want to know what you're trying to learn. Like, Lou gets.
Lou, I'm gonna
Just
tell
like
you
the
straight up,
basics of magic. I never had any
there's
magic
no way you're
before,
gonna
now it
get
happens.
inflict wounds if that's what you're looking for.
Don't touch me with that. I've seen it at work. It hurts for real.
Kill the
But-
guy with that.
Let me
It was an
compare.
accident. Held him in
I
my
just want
arms.
to learn the basics of magic and see if I can roll around with that.
Yeah, you
See-
can't learn
see
anything that
pretty-
they have now, so let it go. But you can teach him general magic, and that could be a role play as to why he knows magic now. So,
Oh yeah, sure. I'll teach him like the fundamentals, the basics, if you will, of what I know, at least for like cantrips. Because
yeah, and in case you're wondering, DJ, rogues can choose to learn magic at some point, and that's what Lou has done. So that's why. That's why.
That's a subclass named Arcane Trickster, I think.
Yeah, arcane trickster.
Mostly illusion enchantments.
So you guys take a night, and you show Louis a few things with magic. And as you're asleep in the middle of the night, you might be woken up a little bit by a stumbling person coming into the room and flopping down on the open bed. And the daylight comes, and you wake up, and you're all getting ready. Aiden is preparing his things in the morning, and you all notice that Karthis is blacked out on the free bed, as he does.
does he have a lady with him?
He does not have a lady with him.
Oh
he's
my.
he's in full clothes. He's drooling. Yeah.
Oh, what time? What time would it be? I mean, it's morning.
Waking up, 7ish.
You guys want to get ready and go check out other shops that actually open at a decent time and not
I'm
noon?
totally down for that, yeah.
Aiden's been ready since 5 a.m., my man.
Finding his time. Are you guys gonna take Karthis with you? You're gonna let him sleep?
Oh, I'll try to wake him up.
Okay. Yeah.
I want to throw Dajal one of my incense to, like, wave under his nose.
Okay.
I want to catch it real badass, like not looking, just.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
And then you could light it up. Yeah. And
With my tail.
okay. No. It hits your tail and then it falls on the floor. It is not prehensile. It doesn't work like that. It's just cartilage. Okay, so you
Useless cartilage.
it can move, but it
So yeah, you grab it, you grab
Whatever.
your tail and whack it down, right?
get that out of my face. So then would you like to wave it under Karth's nose?
Yes.
Alright, you do that. What scent is it, Aiden?
Ooh, lavender.
Oh, how nice. Yeah, you do that, and he, Karthus starts making kissy faces. It's kind of weird.
Tiefling just.
The lavender takes him back to a special time in his life, and he grabs his pillow and he starts macking on that pillow, man, and...
It was last night.
Oh snap! Aiden's just gonna kind of keep going to it and keeping to his things like this is weird.
Louis gotta shake him up.
Okay.
See if he wakes up.
Oh. Gosh, what time is it?
It's late enough.
It's around 7.
Jeez. Where's that girl? What's her name? I forget. What's her name?
Bernice?
What?
The girl from last night.
Yeah, she was weird.
No. Well, I don't know what you're talking about. But,
The girl that you were hanging out with?
yeah.
I don't know.
No idea.
Was it good? Was it a good night? Like, did you party with that girl? What happened with that girl there?
I don't
What?
remember. Let's go to town.
Sounds good.
So you guys head out and you head into town, and you
Yeah.
are able to find a marketplace back at the town square where you were before. So the ring box is closed, but what else are you looking for?
Is there any other shops open already?
You find several shops that are already open, including most of the stores don't have fancy names like Ringbox. They're just tell you what they got. So you see one that advertises leather goods. You see one that advertises books, and you see one that advertises potions.
Okay, any kind of shops that advertises magic items?
That would probably be the ring box.
You say leather? Sorry.
Leather goods, potion shop, which are magical in general. Open so far are books, leather goods, and potions.
Real quick, I want to turn to Karthis. Like, so Karthis, what happened last night? Like, how'd it go?
I think it went pretty good. I found a couple people interested in joining up. Didn't tell them I want to leave the continent, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. They'll be on my boat anyway, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, it doesn't go as poorly as the last 17 times.
No, would leather goods shop be like armor or like a pouch or something? Like
a pouch and a beautiful fedora.
You can go take a look if you'd like to.
Yeah, I'm in for the leather shop as well.
Okay.
Let's go.
I'm actually gonna head for. Oh well.
No one cares, Aiden. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'll follow them because I don't want to split up, but I definitely am interested in going to the ring box.
Okay. All right. So you guys head into this leather shop. Diddling,
Yep.
the little bell rings, and as you enter, the shopkeeper, a young lady, looks at you, Louis, and she says, "I'd ask you to wipe your feet, but your boots seem clean." And Louis does recognize this as a thieves' cant. And you return it by saying, "I just had them shined." She nods at you slowly.
And I'm just like,
What the hell?
Yeah, Aiden wants to look down at Louis' feet and be like,
Pretty clean, huh? My boots are pretty clean.
what did you say? A thieves' cant?
Yes.
Yeah, and what is that supposed to mean?
So that's like a code among people who are involved in criminal activities. And because you were able to pick up on the secret password, it seems she is interested in giving you, particularly, a significant discount.
What about me though? I mean, my background's criminal. I have a criminal back. I want to be like, I have clean shoes.
"My shoes are so clean, dude. My shoes are so clean."
No, it's okay. I get what you're saying. It probably has to do with background and everything too, or something.
Yes. It has to do
Yeah,
with class. So.
Okay.
Yes.
I do have clean shoes though.
Yeah.
But
I'm sure they're great.
I want to go check out to see if there's any leather. Really, the only thing I can get is. I want to check. Can I look around? Is it just armor or leather armor and stuff?
You can tell her what you'd like, because she does seem to be shifty a little bit, though you don't recognize that she seems to have something in common with Louis. Most of the things are kept in the back, so you can ask her for something in particular, or she can tell you a general overview of the store.
Is it just everything leather, or do you have other materials here?
We have things like bags and belts and armor and boots and gloves, things like that. It's mostly clothing.
I need better leather armor.
We do have some studded leather armor.
Wait, hold on. Do you have any? I didn't realize I had that. Do you have anything better that is still studded leather armor? I don't even know what I'm in here for anymore.
What are you in here for?
All right, I guess
I'm actually interested in that studded leather armor.
If you'd like to try it on, I can see what I can do as far as a price. And it seems to fit very well. It's very nice. And she tells you that it's yours for 35 gold.
And
Okay.
I ask her, let's start from the basic. What is your name?
My name is Millie.
Millie. Nice to meet you, Millie.
Nice to meet you. What is your name?
My name is Louis. Let's see the rhyme. Millie and Louis. Okay.
Almost.
Would you happen to have anything else that would be useful for the kinds of mine?
I see. I think so. We have an interesting new item that is in fact magical. If you would like to come in the back and take a look.
Sure will. Yeah.
Aiden and Dajal, would you like to
go
follow?
up behind Louis and be like, I don't know if you should go back there. Maybe it's a trap.
I trust her. She won't.
I mean, you guys were talking about your shoes being clean. They're clearly not.
Yeah, that's why I can't go in back.
This woman is blind.
She's really nice, but she cannot see.
You just stepped in horse manure on the way in here.
So are you guys coming with me, or you stay in the front?
I guess we'll. I mean, if she lets us come back, I'll come back.
Are these two with you?
Yeah, they're with me. Yeah, for sure. They're good friends of mine.
All right. Karthis is like fumbling around looking at things in the shop, and he like knocks stuff over and says,
"Do you want to come back here too? Quit touching everything."
Sure, whatever. That's fine. So he'll head in the back as long as Louis allows it, and you guys head back there. And she shows you a pair of boots, Louis. They're very fancy, and they're gray boots. And she tells you when you're wearing these boots, you can leave tracks behind that aren't yours.
You mean they mimic others' tracks?
As long as they are the same size or smaller, they can mimic the tracks of another creature.
Oh.
Cool.
That could be useful. Okay.
Another creature, you said? So it could be like deer prints?
Yep.
Oh. How much are they?
For whom?
You're not asking. I'm asking how much do you want for them?
For you?
Yeah. 75
gold.
It's pretty good.
Should they be full of mud or shiny? That's another thief scan, and I want to. That's it. That means thank you.
Okay.
Wait, what'd you say? I mean, thank you? What was it?
Alright, 75 gold it is.
Mind your business, Dajal.
I'm about to
You
get
gonna
a
memorize them
book
all? Yeah.
on thievology.
How do you call this boost though?
The boots of false tracks, we call them.
That's a beautiful name.
I was really about to be like, I'll give you 100. Start a bid war.
Oh, jeez. Yep.
Yeah.
You, sir. Yep. We do have some other items if you are interested. Either of you. And he turns to you and
I'm
Karthis.
very interested. What do you have?
Well, we do have a magnificent bag of holding if you're interested. We have some.
Yes.
We have some gloves that assist in the removal and borrowing of certain items.
Ooh,
So
do these
much
gloves
for
fit
me.
me?
They fit everyone, don't worry about it.
That's
Go
another
away,
thief
wait.
scan.
Somehow this. We're all somehow the same size.
These gloves are magical in that way, yes. You try them on and you notice that these gloves are very soft. They're very plush. Rabbit's fur or something.
I want to look at the vendor and say, what else you got?
A very nice belt that comes to us from a different country, actually.
I
It's,
like belts.
Yes, it does come.
Very forward about it.
It does come from White Oak, and it is a very nice belt of dwarven kind.
What's it do?
This belt, it grants you dark vision, and it also grants you the ability to speak and read Dwarvish. It also aids you against poison damage.
Well, about 45 to 50% of that I already have. But the Dwarven's nice, right? I don't think I speak that. Speak Goblin.
It will also help you with your general constitution, as well as allows you to be a bit more persuasive.
Yeah, I probably need that. How much?
Well, for a friend of my friend here, 12,000.
12. Oh, so much for a friend of my friend here.
I was
like,
expecting that, Gabby. I just wanted you to know that I was expecting something, I guess.
serious as a heart attack. I want to look and say, clams.
Listen, if you can carry 12,000 clams, oh my gosh. Like,
That was for the belt, right?
yes.
I just want to be like, how much for the bag of holding? Since we just threw that in there all willy-nilly.
2,400.
Let's haggle.
I believe I already
wanna-
have on behalf of my friend here.
I want
No,
to.
that's a haggling's back and forth, you silly goose. I'll give you 100.
I want to look at the vendor and Dajal and say, I don't have any money. Just leave.
Why are you here?
Wait. Oh, what can I...
Karthis
I don't
looks
have any
over
gold,
to
I
you,
can't
Aiden,
do
and he says, "Is there something? Do you need something?"
Oh no, it's okay, Karthis. You already lost your money once. I don't want to be a part of that. You know, you're good. I'm okay. I don't need anything. That's maybe like some advice on living. I'm just gonna like slowly like creep out of the back room, like, yep, keep going with your guys' things. Have fun.
So you head out. Karthis is like, whatever. He heads out as well, and he starts poking around stuff again, knocking over mannequins and stuff. Can I help you with anything else?
Yeah, but the gloves. I want to know what they actually do.
You know, Lou, that this would add +1 to your sleight of hand.
Okay.
So back to that
It's
bag
a
of...
minor upgrade, yeah.
Back to that bag of holding. You got there.
Yes.
150. So,
Please see yourself out.
okay.
And she turns back to Louis. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Yeah, how much would you sell the gloves for?
38 gold.
Wait!
Alright, they're pretty soft. I'll take them. I would call them the gloves of removal.
Is there anything else
So-
you guys would like to wrap up before we head out?
200?
200,000 now.
Oh, jeez. You've insulted them.
Just so you know, DJ, I'm not gonna attempt to steal them.
She yells out, "I hope it doesn't rain," which Louis recognizes as F you.
What does this speak? What dictionary you're getting this from?
Alright, I'm
so-
done here.
Okay, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Minnie. I'll see you around.
There are many wonderful shops in Frampton. Be sure to tell your friends about us. We are
Never coming back here
the
again.
magical item capital of Manshaven. So,
Oh, sure you are.
Which actually, Minnie, I got one more question for you. Which shop would you actually recommend for us? Where can you get? Where can we get the best deals? Like for these two guys, they kind of need equipment as well. So
well, it depends on what they're looking for. If they're interested in history, the bookshop would be good for them. I think they might also have some scrolls. The potion shop is very good if you're an adventuring sort, and the ring box is particularly good for magical jewelry, which grants powers even to those who fail in the realm of magic.
okay. All right, well noted. Thank you very much, Minnie.
Is that where we're ending off? Like just, it's like the weirdest spot to end off. Every other
Shopping
time we
montage.
end, every other time we end, it's like epic ending. Like, and then like
You
and
got
this
kicked
was
out of a
just like,
shop. That's fun.
Yeah, sometimes
Yeah.
DJ, you just gotta get kicked out of a store, you know?
hey, better than ending and almost getting us sent back to prison.
Yeah, but think of how cool and dramatic that is. Look, I'm ashamed, okay?
We, you know, if that wouldn't have happened, we would have probably been here about 3 hours ago.